Thundercats! Oh! They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
We're really hip.
This is the story of the super force of space explorers.
The Blood Witch, a dark high fantasy novel by renowned author Dr. Adega Outlaw. Get your copy of The Blood Witch, which is on sale now on Kindle and Amazon.com, or just click the link in the description of this video. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone, and with me today on this special edition of Thursty Thursday, talking hard with Pops. How are you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, my brother. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's burn something down. Probably make me feel better this morning. Burn something down. Kick something over and set it on flipping fire. I'd probably feel better. Sounds good.
And send it down the river.
Yeah.
Like set it on fire.
Knock over an old lady. Something. That's how bad they make me mad, man. Freaking fargan bastages. Oh, that's a good talk hard. Oh, we should do Johnny Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously.
Holy crap. We'll never get monetized on that, baby. It might take us 3 hours to get through Johnny Dangerously. Holy crap. That's a great film. Oh, my God. That'd be so much fun. Sorry. Derailed that.
And good morning, everybody. Psychodorf 9. How are you doing, brother? The lady, Arwen Avalon, is here. Sausages and Twinkies, ladies and gentlemen, and wine. And Hooters. Not those kind of Hooters, but the owl kind of Hooters. Get your mind out of the gutter, Pops.
Twinkies.
Wasn't talking about those kind of Hooters.
I was thinking about those Twinkies. That's what I was thinking about, really, Arwen, I promise.
Dave Bob, my brother from another mother, Dave Bob. Good morning, Dave Bob. Lady Miss, the guardian of the void is here. Good morning, Lady Miss. Jedi Bill, 797. What's going on, Jedi Bill? Olds Gamer, 72 Cutlass. Good morning. Good morning, Chris Persia. Good morning, Art to our Bash brother of the North. How are you doing? Mark the Invalid Tired, our Bash brother of the South is here. I don't see our Bash brother of the East, but I could be mistaken. But he might be.
I probably kept him up too late.
Probably. I blame you. It's all your
fault. My fault.
Snortopupus Cuber, my favorite polar bear in YouTube, is here. Friggin' sneaky bastages. Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning, McKinney. What is up, McKinney? We just had a wonderful stream with McKinney yesterday. If you haven't seen that, check it out.
Made me cry.
Wonderful stream.
Bro, Ferry made me follow up Mac.
You have no idea how many people you affected yesterday, McKinney. I got messages. I got a couple of emails. I even got a phone call from a very good friend about what you did yesterday. And congratulations again, brother, on 1K. You're absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Agreed.
Yeah, spotty Wi-Fi at work. Okay. Well, hail out to our Bash brother of the East for having to deal with spotty Wi-Fi at work. Showback TJC. Good morning, my friend. Soul Assassin. What is up? What is going on, guys? Happy Dinosaur. What's up, little dino buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. So good to see you. The Mad Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, Adega Outlaws here. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Adega. Like I said in the little commercial at the end of the intro, if you haven't got a chance to get the Blood Witch yet, get it now while you can. Get it as soon as possible. Sit Room, what is going on? Good morning, Sit Room. Good morning to everybody out there. So Pops asked me backstage before the show, he's like, what are we going to talk about today, Loki? And I said, well, there's so much going on with entertainment, so much going on with specifically Eric July and his comic book, and how the media is trying to hide that. They're actively trying to hide that. You can't talk about it in forums. You get kicked off of Reddit. You get kicked out of comic book forums. If you even mention that Eric July has a comic book, if you even mention ISOM, you're booted, you're banned, you're gone, because they do not want to talk about this stuff. They do not want you promoting something that is making them all look horrible. And that's because they're basing all their current stuff on sexuality. Everything's got to be sexual. Everything. And we're talking about comic books. Books.
Every other character has to, start swinging for the other team for no apparent reason after literally decades of not behaving that way. Makes no flipping sense. And it's even worse. I just dropped my video. I think the machine, Ryan Roger Athe, has one as well, my friend. The pay battle is so effed up, man. I got so hot this morning. Listen to this video for the second time. Like, I'll record something just to put. I pulled up a generic Googled interest calculator and played with some of the math. They are stealing freaking hundreds of thousands of dollars from this man. I estimated at least $200,000 is being stolen just in interest of holding money for 60 freaking days. F you, PayPal. Oh, yes. It's the language. If you mention Eric July and ISOM and Ripaverse, it means you're not in the club. It's exactly the way they treated Gina Carano with Beep Bop Boop. It's not about Beep Bop Boop. It's not them even believing the gender identity. It's you admitting that you're not part of their club. So therefore you're out. So therefore, we can't acknowledge it. We have to censor you. We have to push it away. It's like the little kid when they throw a tantrum and they go, la, 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 la. Yeah, F you people. You're freaking children. You be on a short bus and go back through the process again. Something's wrong with you. Oh.
Chris Persia says, but Loki, I thought they wanted more independent work from POC. And now when a black man does just that, they're trying to silence him. Who exactly is the istophobe now?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly the point.
Remember when we did Terror on the Prairie for Talk Hard? There's no wiki page. They refuse to let the wiki page go through, folks, because so there's a moratorium. They won't admit it. I will promise you it's a freaking moratorium. None of the critics will review it. So by not reviewing Terror on the Prairie, none of the insider critics, the ones that we approve of, haven't reviewed the movie. So therefore, Wiki won't even release the generic Wiki page because not enough validated sources. It's like, you know what? You're so freaking... They're never allowed to talk about gatekeepers. Never. Because then you can ask them, well, what about Terror on the Prairie? And what about Ripaverse? Screw you. You're lying frauds. Oh, it's so flippin' gross. Oh, what is he saying here?
Ryan Rondre says, Pops, Loki, my Rippaverse versus PayPal video was age restricted by YouTube instantly. I instantly appealed and was instantly rejected.
I am going to see if I am as well, my friend. Mine would have published literally just a few minutes before we started streaming. I didn't even know. I did say I got a copyright claim for Loki singing Bohemian Rhapsody. I got a copyright claim for those who didn't see the
Snorta Poopus Cuber says PayPal has joined GoFundMe in the knee bent brigade of woke wackos. I will not use GoFundMe. I will not promote GoFundMe in any way, shape, or form. Some people have gone ahead and done that again since all that crap happened up north, but I'm not gonna use GoFundMe. I'm sorry. I'm not going to use GoFundMe, and I'm not going to promote GoFundMe. There are other options to take. So that's been my stance ever since they did that. Dega Outlaw, to piss them off by being normal and humane, to stand on the same hill as those greats that have gone before. To even stand alone on moral, sane grounds is worth all the hate and abuse from the inane.
Yes. Yes.
A poetic statement from a Dega Outlaw, because I couldn't said it any better myself.
Yes. Yes. What's Darius Munchausen do with his $1.50 here? What are you doing, Nate?
Oh, he's throwing popcorn. Darius Munchausen, $1.49 super
Throw it in the air.
Is throwing popcorn at us this morning.
I don't eat the popcorn.
We're doing a good job.
I don't eat popcorn, so let's throw it around. Don't eat popcorn anymore.
So this is what I don't get. So they have changed the way all these characters are. They've changed the way of doing business. They want you to believe that, well, after all this time, we're going to make this person this, or we're going to make that person that. Instead of making new characters to fill in these gaps, the head editor, I don't even know if he still works there. This was like a year and a half ago. The head editor at DC Comics was asked, why are you changing these characters like this instead of creating new characters? And he said, because we can't get the new characters out there and get people to like them fast enough. So the only way we can make these changes is to affect established characters and brands that people already know and love. That is why you get the recent business with Obi-Wan giving monkeypox to the younglings. This is why you get
a little pox for you, a little pox for you. Oh, Johnny, stay right here. You're going to be a great Jedi someday. Yes.
This is why you're getting the drastic changes like what they did with Robin and Batman. Robin's got to be this way, and Nightwing has to be this, and this character has to be this, and we've got to take Superman, and we've got to do this. And
oh God, Superman's the worst one, isn't it? The rainbow cape, the John Kent, the pink-haired boyfriend. How did the line though with Batman get through about it's just a phase? I'm actually still shocked that actually the line even got into the comic book and print. Batman basically told Robin, "Yeah, it's just a phase." He just like, it's F you, Robin. You're not gay. Yeah, it's like freaking great. But it's all, they don't have any respect for the shoulders of the greats that they're standing on. They have no respect. And it's like, I did a video and I said, being gay is not a gimmick. And I likened it to the 90s gimmick comic books. Remember how they'd all have like crazy foil covers and hologram covers, and there's 5 copies of different ones, and they were all worthless because they mass produced these things in like hundreds of thousands, and we loved them, but they were just completely worthless. Now it's like, oh no, now the gimmick is so-and-so's gay, so-and-so's bi, so-and-so's this. The whole freaking DC universe, by the way, they're all just going to die out because I'm not sure there's any straight people left. Like Joker is Joker straight? Because Joker may be able to just take over the DC universe because he could just make babies and have enough Jokers running around It's because they're all freaking gay now. It's so insane.
And there's absolutely no respect given. What Snorter People's Keeper says right here, they're standing on the shoulders of giants while kicking them in the face. There's absolutely no respect for that. That's why you've gotten the entertainment problems you've had in Star Trek and Star Wars. All of that is because there is absolutely no respect for the people and the writers and the creative talent that came before them. They don't care about any of that. They don't care to watch all of Star Trek and be like, okay, let's write a Star Trek series about it. They just want to pick up their little scissor quill and go to town and not care about anything that happened before.
Sooner probably should not be hard enough. They're standing on the shoulders and they're literally like crapping on them. Sorry. They're standing over them. And the guy that did Eternals and then Chloe Zhao went all over Jack Kirby. That's what he did. And it's how it felt watching it, looking at it. Like, oh my God, it's what they're doing to everything I love. You're just crapping on it. And I know that's how you feel over Trek. We have audio to prove it.
That's right. That's
Jelly
right.
of the Month rant. Jelly of the Month rant right here, baby. With Jelly of the Month. Oh, wrong way. Jelly of the Month rant, baby.
Oh, I'm sick and tired of it. It's not that, oh, well, this ain't your daddy's Star Trek no more there, bucko. No, that's not what it's all about. It is about taking something over. And then this is the biggest thing. You want to talk about the shit these people pull. These are the same people that were screaming that they were gatekeeping, that we were gatekeeping comics. We were gatekeeping Star Trek. We were gatekeeping them out. And then they take it over and they gatekeep everyone else out because it's theirs now. Same thing with the comic book industry. Same thing with Star Trek. Same thing with Star Wars. All of this goes together. And then some guy named Eric July creates a comic called ISOM that makes $1 million in a day. It's up to over $3.25 million right now. And by God, we can't have that because it makes us all look like shit. And he didn't have to kowtow to all of us and suck our fucking dicks to get where he's at. And that's what they don't want.
Yeah, and by the way, we're going to do everything we can do to screw him. Because they're so stupid, they don't even believe him when they tell him it's not crowdfunded and whatever. So they think that maybe they're so dumb. They think that maybe by screwing him out of some of this money and delaying him get it would shut the whole freaking thing down. And Arwen, what you said last time was even a bigger issue because when they make it in their own image, when they make Superman completely go away, and his son, for no reason at all, is suddenly now gay. He gets rainbow flag capes and dates little Twinkie boy. That now they can easily screw the original creators of Superman out of their royalties and make sure those cases don't go through. And Ironcaster is so right. They think it gives them a shield. And I'm saying, I think the expiration date's now. As creators, we have to say, no, being gay, being bi, whatever, is not a gimmick. You can't make Obi-Wan bi, get free publicity from us, thinking that just because we're talking about it's negative publicity will sell your crap. No, we're not going to buy it. We'll hate on it, and we're going to burn it freaking down. Burn it freaking down.
And McKinney draw shit. Look at the prospects of what's to come for Grand Theft Auto 6. Rockstar was one of the greatest gaming institutions that I've ever known, right up there with BioWare. And look what happened with BioWare. Look what happened with EA. Look what happened with these giant properties that got so big they destroyed themselves. That's exactly what's going to happen with Rockstar. You know, you can talk about the culture over there all you want to. You can talk about, oh, well, guys were going to strip clubs and guys were going and partying. They were working 100-hour weeks. They were working their tails off. And should they have been made to work like that, you know what? That's up to them. At the end of the day, people seem to forget that a job is your choice. But nowadays, it's no, this job must change for me. It must change for my wants and it must change for my needs. And I should be able to come in when I want to. And I should be able to do this. And I should be. No one gives a damn anymore about anything called work ethic.
Well, they don't want to
just gone.
They don't want to serve their time. They don't want to work their way along and let meritocracy work, right? So you can't be the best person in the room. You can't be the good person for the job. No, I just deserve it. And this is actually just a cultural issue, right? I run into this even with my own children, which makes my head pop off. Like I think of my kids as being the good kids, and they still think it's like, why? I'm like, it took me like 5 years at that job to get this promotion, which took me 3 more years to get this promotion. Like you have to serve time. You have to work your butt off. You have to do the extra things for free. You got to volunteer for the crap that no one else wants to do. You have to do those things. Like these comic book guys are late. I'm shocked at the names that I see that are even allowed to touch a Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, or X-Men comic book. Like these were the holy grails. But now we just let anybody do it. We let anybody do this crap. How on earth could we let Jonathan Kent be gay and have a pink-haired Twinkie boy? How do we write Tim Drake after 30-something flipping years? His first appearance comic book is right over there in that box. Oh, suddenly he's going to go on a hot date with Bernie so he can get some dong. You've got to be effing kidding me. Screw you. No, I will talk about it, and I'll call on people to burn it the freak down. No. I'll buy 100 more of those old issues before I buy one of the others. So, I'm sorry.
Moons of Madness, right? No, this is out now.
Eric July. Go back to Eric July. We go back to Eric July because somebody said it holds up a mirror, and it holds up a mirror because they're racist bastards, and they look at Eric July as a black dude who doesn't fit their caricatures. They're so racist that they think black people can't think for themselves, do what they want to do, start their own business, do their own thing. Oh, no. They need the government handouts, and they need the support, and they need this, and they need them. They got to go through the system. And no, they don't. Eric's like, F you. I not only don't need you, it's my own site. It's my own whatever. You can't touch me. And I got to be honest, I don't know how he has his stuff hosted. This is why I gave up Amazon. For those of you that don't know, Amazon does not get a nickel from me because what they did to Parler. Forget about Parler. I was never on Parler. I could care less about Parler. But it was the fact that they were controlling what someone could do to be independent. That for no reason they go, well, we won't host it now. What? So F you. Your job is to host it. It has nothing to do with what I do with it if it's not illegal. That's what I think they'll come after Eric with next, if they haven't already, unless he's got it all buttoned up. I'm not sure. He's smart enough to know with Odyssey and Minds and places like that. He knows the people that can help get him buttoned up, so he can't worry about them shutting him down. It's just insulting and it's disgusting. And when you finally see it, you can't unsee it, guys. So if you guys are in the chat, I know you guys are creators out there. You guys know this. We are at no means the end of this. And out of San Diego Comic-Con was a reminder of that we are still literally knee deep in the septic sewers of nonsense with these people. But we have to keep doing the fight, doing the work. Scorched Earth Entertainment. All right. That should be a freaking comic book publisher.
Scorched Earth Entertainment.
Anybody want to start a company? I will co-op work with you if you want to start a company called Scorched Earth Entertainment. We can do stuff like this. We can do comic books. Yeah, I like that. Scorched Earth Entertainment. If that does not exist, it should. Psychodorth 9! Am I getting closer?
Yes. Oh, shit.
Or go completely the other way and do more like, Psychodorth 9. Psychodorth 9's here.
He's ranting. He's raving.
He
and
when I was
he's
up
saying,
early.
Psychodorth 9.
Psychodorth 9.
McKinney draws
better when you say it.
With a $20 super chat. Thank you so very much, McKinney, brother. Thank you. He says, Pops, don't get me started on that. I dedicated an entire sketch diary video to talking about not being defined by my blackness. It's trash, collectivism, mentality, and these people don't represent me.
Hail,
brother, and
run out the Vikings. That's my favorite one because I see myself as the bald one that's taking the lead. That's me. Go like the freaking fire.
I'm the bald
one. I love the bald one.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Well, that's Floki.
By the way,
Floki from the Vikings series.
Go back to that super chat. Mac, you're black?
What? Yeah, McKinney's black.
What? You're not black, bro. You're just a bro. You're not black. You're just a bro. I'm not defined by my whiteness. I'm not defined by any of that nonsense. We're all just humans. This is all freaking stupid. We're not letting them redefine us. No.
I have to disagree with you. Mexican Iron Man is brown.
Okay, maybe. I need to get a crayon box. I need to get a crayon box and come up with a different color, and that's what he was. Scorched Earth, Mexican Iron Man has Origins and Adventures. Yes, we can do that. I'll be honest.
Okay, but now that's gonna be like a porn video. Okay, so we can't do that because you're going into like porn video territory. We can't do that.
Mexican Iron Man Origins and Adventures. He said the porn stuff, bro, not me. So just don't hold that against me.
And thank you so much, Mexican Iron Man. This one's just for you, brother.
Go!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
And see, that right there is bullshit. Farming mamacitas, maybe. You farm mamacitas. Yeah,
that's no way to talk about women. Call them tacos like that. That's not right, bro. Darius Munchausen has a great comment. If you buy them Ripaverse comics, you ain't black. Joe Biden. Oh, that's effing great. That's effing great.
Oh my God. I just saw that yesterday. You know, if you support insurrection, you in America. Whoa. This country was founded on an insurrection and saying, no, we're not gonna deal with this bullshit. F you. And that's how this country was founded. So kiss my ass, you old fat bastard.
All of it.
Old fat bastards.
Kiss our oh yeah. Hey Fats, good morning. Yeah, yes. It is it's been a rough week and a half or so of some of the shenanigans. And I think it's just that realization of how much more we have to endure. You know, we're still piling on poor Mike.
Doggy Shows and Tequila Mornings, the anthology of Mexican Iron Man.
Scorched Earth, baby. Scorched Earth. Doggy Shows.
And you're welcome. You're welcome, Psychodorf. You are absolutely welcome.
Yeah, I got my version of it. I'm not sure that's very good. I can't hold a candle to this guy, but I had some fun trying.
But I, all of this, whether it's been in Hollywood with mainstream movies, whether it is in the news, whether it is in comic books, whether it is in anime, wherever this has been, it is always the same thing we always hear is diversity and inclusion. We have to include this, we have to include that, we have to do this, we have to do that. Then a black guy comes out with a comic book and they're like, nope. And what they want is they want him to separate himself from Geeks and Gamers, from Gary over at Nerdrotic, for people that have supported him and been there for him from the very beginning. That's what they want. It is a no, we're not going to have anything to do with you until you do what we want you to do and get away from these people that have supported you and been there for you.
Eric is so big and independent. He is still friends with like the EVS side and the G&G side. He doesn't care. I'm the same way. I don't care. I don't care if I run across someone tomorrow that hates Stone Loki. Tuesday's show will carry on. I will do a show with that person on a Thursday. I don't care. I care about the integrity and honesty and doing the things that are right, treating people right. But if people have complex water, and Eric July is the perfect person for this to happen to. He's above it all. He just lets it roll off his back. I admire him so much for this. And I tell you, by the way, I want to add the E on that too, because it's diversity, inclusion, and equity. It spells the word die, by the way, because they're morons. They don't think about PR sometimes. Again, we're in a culture war, and now we can officially say this in the last year or so. We're in a pop culture war. It's a pop culture war. Like, this is literally ramping up to the point now where you're going to hold $1.285 million hostage and then give him bull crap answers over and over and over again. You know what? F no. That's our money. We gave it to Eric to send us something, right? Whatever it is, it's an order. This wasn't I gave it to him and there's a disclaimer because it's a project and we may never get anything. No, he says he has a shirt. It's going to the printer. I'm going to get it in August. Well, I want my flipping shirt. PayPal. My guy says he doesn't have the money I gave him to get my shirt. What the hell is your problem? So if you use PayPal, you should be calling PayPal and complaining. Hey, listen, I saw a video that Eric July says he didn't get my money. What the hell are you people doing over there?
Yeah.
It says I released my money. Why doesn't he have it?
You've taken
this
my
has to
money.
stop.
Why has he not gotten my money yet?
Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, don't
This
mess
is
with the
it
man's
right
family
here.
money. Okay, here we
Mexican
go.
Iron Man. These assholes want to separate Eric from G&G and control him like they did with that pussy, biatch Snyder. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Because they're not getting it their way. They want it their way. They want Gina to bow down and use the pronoun and do everything they said, and she didn't. They want Eric to distance himself from G&G, from everything that he's been doing, and he's not going to do it. And they're gonna try and hold his money hostage. They're going to try and hold his project hostage, and they're going to try and ruin a man for who he consorts with. And geeks and gamers are nothing but good people. They're nothing but good people that have had a finger pointed at them, and they've been called ists, obes, and Yahtzees because of an opinion they have about entertainment. Can you fucking believe that? That we're in the age of fucking snowflakes because we have a different look at entertainment. We're not going after anybody's skin color. We're not going after anybody's sexuality. We just have a very different view of entertainment. We do not like the shit that is going on. And there are people, even directors that have come out and said, you know what? I made this total fucking girl flick and it sucked. And I admit it sucked. And at the time, I said everybody was scared of this character. She's gonna fucking terrify you. And I said that because I'm a fucking pussy and I couldn't take criticism. Can you believe that's actually happening?
A little bit of Tylenol, one Tylenol. Make pretend. This is all happening over crap that's pretend. Zack Snyder, by the way.
Tim Miller. That was Tim Miller.
Oh, wait, I'll give you another example in a second, but let's get to Zack Snyder because we can't let Zack Snyder, you're such an idiot. Notice what just happened. They let these leaks come out. They let these innuendos come out like we're going to restore the Snyderverse or we're going to let whatever. Zack, you're out of the club now, bro. Stop. You're bigger than life. Get away from those people. Announce you'll do your own thing. Call Tom Cruise's people. Get the money. Hire Gina Carano and Johnny Depp into a film. Do it. Do it today. Make the money. Make the money to the bank and show them you're a boss. Apologize for GQ. Say, listen, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that crap. We know this is true. Here's how we know. Patty Jenkins was on contract to do Thor: Dark World. And after Wonder Woman is successful and she got all arrogant thinking that she was somebody, she came out and said, well, the script was crap. And I thought it would reflect on me. So I bailed out. I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, okay. So that's how this goes. So we hire a lady. She has the cojones to say, no, the script is crap. They're like, no, we're not going to fix it. She doesn't stand up for herself. She just bails out. And then there's such spineless, hollow entities that they don't even do anything for years later. If they would just stop thinking that these people care about them or their job security, go somewhere else, start another studio. Everyone does it. They're all little sub studios. You'll get the money. You'll get it. It'll work. Please.
Bad Reboot. Just look at Bad Reboot. Look at JJ.
Oh, yeah.
And look at the damage he's caused everywhere.
I know people love the Snyder films. I got it. I totally disagree about a lot of that stuff. I understand. But these people have to realize that they're not getting back in the club. They just don't do it. They're not going to play nice with him ever again. They're not. Yes, and DC is just burning itself down. They don't even.
He had the footage. They would have never had to come out with that movie if he didn't have the footage. They said the footage doesn't exist. There is no other.
Right? He stole it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's some balls, man. That is.
Oh yeah, and they got pushed into a corner, and he's done now. He's done, and he's out.
He can say.
And I think they wanted him. They saw Joss Whedon coming in to do Justice League, and they were like, "Oh my God, drop your panties, girls! Oh my God, it's Joss!" And they dropped Snyder like he was nothing.
Yes, white, white, rich, elite Whedon. He did the Avengers. Wasn't it so great? He's Buffy. Oh my God, we love this guy. He's so great. He goes on set. What does he do? He treats them like crap because he's a walking douchebag, right? Ray Fisher.
And he's gotten away with it. And he's gotten away with it for fucking decades.
Oh, it's fine. It's because until Harvey Weinstein, they all did it. And now it's like there's a little bit of a crack in that they can't all behave like that. But by the way, Loki, we have to burn the place down when it happens. When does Kevin Spacey come back? And that's when we have to because he will eventually earn his time. Because that dude is effing crazy. When he shot that Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil in Savannah, Georgia, I have a good account. That dude was high as a freaking kite, laced out of his mind, running around butt naked, humping on a statue. And I was like, you got to be effing kidding me. Dude repeated the story verbatim. I'm like, well, I got a pretty good witness. So I know it's third hand from me. They're going to let that freaky weirdo come back. I guarantee it. And we will have to do a special edition. Kevin Spacey, burn it, flipping down. Hell no. Okay, Dean Krantz. I'll take a drink while you talk.
When we do that, I will have a picture of Stewie running through a mall going, help, help, I just escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement.
Yes. Family Guy called it out.
Dean Krantz with the $5 you've chat. Hoist the colors, Valhalla. Time for the epic battle of the culture war. PayPal is now stealing your money in the name of virtue signaling.
Yep.
That's been going on, though. That's been going on for a long time. That's been going on since before before even The Last Jedi. There have been people having their money taken by PayPal. They just never see it again. Nope. We close your account. Oh, we'll send you a check. They get like 2 pennies. And they're like, well, all this, we had to shut you down. We had to do this. We had to do this. All your money's gone. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 pennies. Enjoy.
It's like when you
call them up, you're like, I had like $2,000 in there. Nope, not anymore, bitch.
It's like when you get one of those class action lawsuit cards in the mail. You go through all that work for your 50-cent check while some lawyer gets rich. Yeah, no. They're all thieves and criminals. They're all thieves and criminals. I don't have a great solution for the PayPal thing. I have a business that does some work with PayPal. We will be ramping up our efforts to continue how to minimize that. Moving away from that. I'm going to go on Eric's site later today and take some notes on what other sites he's using. So,
and that is why.
Yes,
that right there is why I will not promote anything that has GoFundMe on it. Yep, I'm sorry if you come to me and you're like, "Hey, can you promote this? Hey, can you help me out here? Hey, can you retweet this?" If it has GoFundMe on it, I'm not touching it. I'm sorry. I'm not. That's my choice. If you want to be mad at me about that, be fucking mad at me about that, but I won't promote anything with GoFundMe on it. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I used GoFundMe for a long time. It was a great way to help people, but you know what? If GoFundMe is just going to take that money and keep it or not let it get to where it's supposed to because someone doesn't have the right view that GoFundMe has, I'm not doing it. I'm not touching them. I'm not doing it.
I should be better about that. I don't know that I did. I recently did something. I'm not sure if it was GoFundMe or not because I'm a bigger fan of Give, Send, Go. Wow.
It's this same thing. It's this same thing with Disney. I'm not going to promote Disney. I'm not going to review their stuff. I'm not. I've kept saying that. I've said that for over a year and I haven't. And I'm not going to. It's not happening.
Yeah. You've been good. You've been solid. Got to give you the kudos. Got to give you the kudos. I rage and rage and rage. I rage and rage and rage. Trying to get to these normies, one normie at a time. Wake these bastards up. Which other ridiculous fire should we discuss that's happening in the world? Because it's all on fire. It actually looks like a Valhalla warfield right now when I look out at the landscape of pop culture. We did a whole talk hard about what they're going to do to Masters of the Universe. You think it's bad now if you're a He-Man fan? Oh, how I want that film to be made. For these freaking cucks that are going to be in charge of He-Man. Oh, God. Oh, my God. We need to get Chris Persia to do a He-Man, like a Photoshop thing or something with Channing Tatum when he had that thing on his head, the neck brace thing on his head. And oh, my God. It's going to be so femmy. This stuff's just so bad. So bad.
So let's talk about Hulu really quick. Ooh. The story broke the other day that a certain political party could not get their anti-other political party ads on Hulu. And I was like, no, Hulu's never done political ads. You've never had political ads on Hulu. It's never happened. Not going to happen. Go back to cable and bitch to them and get your ads on there because cable's dead anyway. And what does Disney do? Disney immediately bends the knee. They have bent the knee. They said, "Oh yeah, you can put your anti ads on our system, even though we don't do political ads. We'll get your ad on Hulu." Immediately bends the knee.
Yeah, that said yesterday.
tell me.
Oh, I see that. I'm reading it. Yeah. Wow. Well, great. That means I can run a political ad on their thing too. I can run a political ad going the other way. We'll see how that plays out.
You're not allowed to.
Well, it doesn't say that. It just says they can do it. So I guess I'll have to find the way. Well, wait a minute. You're going to silence my free speech?
All of this adds up to politics on something that no one wants politics on. And it seems like if we're not talking about politics, we're talking about sexuality, we're talking about race, we're talking about skin color, we're talking about language. No matter what, it seems like anything where, well, we don't do this here, well, by God, we'll destroy you if you don't do it here.
Oh, wait, though. You're going to want to watch Orville, and then you're going to have to sit through a anti-abortion ad. I guarantee it then.
I don't have to do that.
Yeah, but
I don't pay for Hulu. I don't watch Hulu. And yeah, I watched the Orville, but that's because it was carried over by Fox, and when it's done, it's done. So I don't want to watch shit on Hulu. I don't want to watch shit on Disney Plus. I don't want to. So I use alternate means, and I still pay.
Is that our term? Alternate means.
Alternate means.
I got to remember to use that better next time. So I
pay for it. I pay for a service, so I really don't consider it arg. Sailing down the river of arg.
Black flag. I got it.
I'm because I'm paying for a service. I am. It's just kind of encompasses everything, and
sometimes those services have very elaborate plans and structures that are beyond what we even thought they had. That's how I felt. I mean, I thought it would be very limited and it would be very, let's say, outdated material, and instead it tends to be very up-to-date material. And I'm very excited about that service. I appreciate knowing more and more about it. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the look on people's faces and how much they'll start whining and complaining like little sissy girls whenever they're watching something on the Orville or something on Hulu, and next thing you know, there's all these ads. They're gonna be losing their minds. Like, I'll be so surprised and so shocked because they have no idea what's going on in the world. It has to hit them right in the flipping face for us to wake up a soccer mom Karen. Gosh. Yep, it's coming though. It's coming. They think they can get away with it. Just keep setting more things on fire for us.
Oh yeah, and watching it go down the river. I'm watching the trash bin on fire going down the river, and I'm just like,
What is not on fire is my question. Is there? So I guess we came out of San Diego Comic-Con. I'm like, I don't care about anything. I don't care about anything. I know I'm a man on an island who's at least saying they didn't ruin Shazam for me because it was made for children the first time. It's this childish, silly little film. It's okay. I liked it for what it was, and it seems like it's going to be a sequel to that. So I don't agree with the Gary and Az with their thought on it, and that's fine. We're allowed to agree to disagree. But I'm not excited about anything. I don't want to go see anything. I will say there's been some merch and some stuff that people are showing photos of. I'm like, that's interesting. I might go track that down. But
limited edition shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. I showed up that Black and Green Megazord the other day from 2019 SDCC. So I love that thing. They've got some really cool merch, but no, what new shows coming out that you're like, oh my God, yeah, just buy it on eBay. Why do I even have to go? Oh well, Loki, you'll be paying $100 more for it on eBay than you could have spent for it at the convention. It would have cost me more than that to get there, more than that to get in. And they would have been like, have you had all of these shots? And oh my God, no.
And notice the people that think they get a deal on that crap and they go to these conventions. You think you get a deal? Are you factoring in the hundreds of dollars that you've paid to go to the freaking convention? I can buy something on eBay before the convention's over, have it shipped to me and get it on Tuesday without spending all the admission fees and all the other nonsense.
That's right.
You people are being duped. You're being duped. Let me see if I can do a
Mexican Iron Man.
Let me see if I can do a Mexican Iron Man. Let's do this.
Okay. Go ahead.
You guys are you're being silly face. I have learned so much from woke entertainment. I have learned that I am a Rossicist, and you're a Rossicist, and Pops is Rossicist. Everyone is Rossicist. Hashtag Team Rossicist.
Thank you, Mexican Iron Man, so much for that $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and let's burn it the fuck down. Skull!
No!
Mexican Iron Man burning down the mamacitas this morning. Skull, brother.
Down. Hashtag Team Rossicist.
Loki, I believe we're in final because we're close to a certain thing in November. They're in desperation mode. They know people are tired of BS. We'll see what happens. You got to understand something. One of the reasons why we are in it as deep as we are in it is because they lost in 2016. Yeah. And everyone had to be blamed for it. Everyone had to be the villain. And we're still in that mode. Even though there's a different pinochle in the White House, we're still in that mode. It hasn't changed. I don't think it's going to change.
No, it's going to get worse. So the reason I would disagree with that take is when it gets worse in a few months, because I think mathematically and statistically and political analysis, which I've done extensively, and as Ryan says, alternate media, it will get worse, not better. What we are seeing that could be getting better is money matters, the Maverick effect, right? But this crap is in development for so long. Everything that just dropped at San Diego Comic-Con has been in works for 2 years, 3 years. So it takes forever to get this stuff to go through. So even whatever we might get in shifts of directions, we're still way away unless it's like a small independent type project. We have knee deep into this freaking, crap hole river ride that we're in the middle of. Absolutely.
Justice Pat Steven Seagal with $2 Canadian super chat, but the SDC sticker makes it more valuable.
Yeah, we could sell it for $5 if it only costs $2 Canadian. We have stuff for like $8 on eBay. Yeah, the sticker matters.
Captain Spire, good morning, Captain Spire.
Hey,
says it's so crazy that the woke left are flipping out over a post-apocalyptic indie game about cats called Stray. It's doing better than big budget games. That's because it's got a cute ass kitty that meows and goes whiskers.
Wow.
So yeah. Anybody else played Stray? Hit 1 in chat.
Cool.
So no, kick-ass game, and it's not expensive either. It's only $30.
We didn't talk about it too. The other crap show, for those of you that know anything about anime, you guys can know, but evidently they rolled out some sort of anime app or something, and it's all censored. It came out censored for us. You guys know what I'm talking about? When you guys have to know.
The Square Enix app. Yes.
Yeah. It's all freaking censored for us. Like, how on earth do you guys not like freaking melt that damn? Holy crap. I saw that. I thought that was the most absurd thing I'd ever seen. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. So,
well, they've got their own in-house, what is it? They have their own in-house it's like HR, but not. Goddamn, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, these are the people that are working on Final Fantasy games. These are people that are working on the remakes. So this is the diversity and safety crew to make sure, oh my God, don't make her breasts big. A woman cannot have more than a C. It's C cups only. Oh my God, put a sports bra on that woman. Her tits are hanging out.
Yeah, as all 1990s comic books did. We were discussing that this morning on the other show. It's like, yeah, that's why do you think those comic books were selling? Why do you think people want to play that video game? And I don't really care if you guys if you think it's offensive. You know what it's going to be more offensive? It's going to be whenever your company goes broke because no one wants to buy your crap. So.
That's right. And what Soul Assassin says right here, second golden age of original indie creators. And hopefully. Why? Because these companies are acting like absolute morons. And actually, this is pushing this second golden age for indies. They are making this possible. And I don't think they realize that the more they say, no, you can't have that. No, you can't put that book out. No, you can't do that. The more we are going to buy it because that is what we do. Oh my God. Pops, have you heard about the new Eric July comic book that called Isom? It is like totally badass and the mainstream media does not want you to know about it. Instant fucking buy.
Actually,
Back in the day.
Testimony. I don't think Troy Pacelli is in the chat, but he actually told us that on the show. We had a chat him on the show, and he said actually when he heard about it, he didn't even. I mean, I know he's into comics at least casually, but it wasn't something he was seeking out. He heard a little bit about it, and he's like instantly buy, just because of the movement.
Instant buy.
Yeah. So again, I'm going to call them out. Where are these people who claim to have spines? John Carpenter, you're bigger than they are. No. John Carpenter, you're bigger than they are. Do your own freaking thing. Go hire your own people. Do your own freaking thing. It's just enough already. It's just enough. Let's do our own things. Get a dig.
Look what happened back in the day with Mortal Kombat. Everybody was like, oh my God, there's a killer video game where they kill people. And every fucking teenager with a quarter ran out to the arcade to play that fucking game, then bought it on Super Nintendo, Sega, then bought remakes, then bought sequels. Why? Because people were flipping out about it. You want to know why Mass Effect was one of the most successful science fiction games ever? It's because the United States Congress had a fucking session about the fact that it was a sex simulator. A sex simulator. You have maybe 1 minute of footage where it shows an ass on the screen, but it's a sex simulator. And they went absolutely positively, oh my God, we have to have a session now. They have sex simulations in video games. They had no idea what they were fucking talking about because they never actually played it. 1 minute in a 100-hour game. And they wanted to find it by a 1 minute ass scene.
Go OG on you here. Molly Crew has satanic messages, and you can play the crap backwards. And guess what we all did? We all bought freaking Molly Crew. I actually had my Molly Crew cassette tape taken from me at school because it was considered contraband at that point. Like, this was the insanity. Like, the more you tell people that they can't or shouldn't do things, and now we're all like adults, and we actually have a little bit of money. So a lot of us still have that. Generation X and beyond, we have a lot of that of like, you know what, F the system and no, we don't want to do that, play by these rules. And I agree with what McKinney says about the bus size, because the more you tell me they have to be a certain way, the more I want to seek out something that's completely different. Screw you.
McKinney draws with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, McKinney. Says, Loki, I must disagree. The approved bus size is B cup or an A cup. Anything bigger than that is misogyny, sexism, objectification, and harms real women.
Mm-hmm. Translation, glorious and beautiful, and we all want to buy. Yes.
And sarcasm. Thank you so much, McKinney draws for that $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Baja, and this is an oldie but goodie. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. Thank you, McKinney. Darth Arlene with $5 super chat. Is Universal becoming a sleeping giant? Them and Sony seem to be not going the route of woke and having success. Are other studios paying attention?
Kind of. Or again, remember, it's not a person or people's. It's like a virus in the whole flipping place, and it only takes like one moment, one accusation, one thing, one did you know so and so kind of nonsense. But all of it. I mean, I got to be honest. Universal and Sony seem better, but I can also find examples they're not. We kind of did with Paramount. It's like, they can do this and they can say that, but then they make this. So it's like, I don't know. I got to be honest. I'm okay with them making the woke crap. I'm not okay with them transforming stuff into crap by making it woke. Like, if they want to just make the woke crap, if they wanted to make a gay superhero with Twinkie boy boyfriend comic book, that would have been fine. Transforming Superman and the whole anchor of the company around that is where the problem is. That's two different things. I think Universal and Sony will probably be more likely to dabble in both. They will start to figure out we can make misogynist and toxic masculine films and product here, and also make that. And that will probably be maybe the first phase to see if they do wake up or not. But I agree with so many people. Gary says it all the time on Neurotic about Disney, Marvel, and all that will be last. They are literally South Park with their heads up their butts, smelling their own farts. Like they have no clue. What we saw at San Diego Comic-Con confirms that between now and 2025, it is all a raging fire. All of it, burning it all down. Nothing's coming. Nothing's coming. Hate content for this man right there is what you're going to get. Who wants to come on and hate watch something? Because I know, I get that right? I get that way. That guy's not doing it. So some of you are going to have to come on board. Let's hate watch this crap down. Talk to some normies. Why the heck do you people like this stuff? It's trash. We couldn't do this every day. I'd have to get on some different blood pressure medicine.
So I want to show you guys something. Since we're talking about all this bullshit, before we get out of here, I have a little picture I want to share with you guys.
Oh my God. You're going to go into that stuff too? You're really going to make my head pop off. I did whole videos about Uncle Ben and stuff.
So I know, right? I know. I absolutely.
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima.
Hashtag RIP Uncle Ben.
Land O'Lakes. Okay, so think about this, okay? These people screamed for this, right? This is the second time that an Indian has been taking off land, but the land's still there. In American history.
You write that joke. That's great.
This is the second time, and I can do that because I'm Cherokee, so suck my dick. If you have a problem with it, whatever. Yes, this is the second time in American history that an Indian has been taken off of the land, but the land's still there. It's still there. It's still on the cover. You still got the lake. You still got the trees, but the Indian's gone.
They suck so bad. They suck so bad. I actually told my wife we should go buy a bunch of the biggest Aunt Jemima syrup bottles and then just buy generic syrup and just pour it in just so I can constantly have the old one. That's what I wanted to do. Like, oh yeah. Oh, this is all crap. Well, look, we have a football team that went by team because their old logo was racist and they couldn't decide on a non-racist one before they came up with some generic Commodores or whatever nonsense they are.
Whatever it is. I don't watch American football anymore.
But imagine but we all heard about it, right? So even if we're not watching it, we're like, it's $1 billion type franchise and you're telling me you're going to go by the team. That's the dumbest effing thing. Like if I told that to a kid, they would think you're lying to them. Right? The little league teams, you're just going to be known as the team. Just the team, maybe.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that? Hey team, you suck. Can you imagine the other kids? Like, yeah, we've all got mascots, yes. But you're called team. Suck it, team. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's how every week was. It was the Dolphins versus the team. The Cowboys, Monday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys roll into Washington to take on the team. It's the dumbest flipping thing. That's how stupid. And these people have gotten executives to approve this stuff. Land O'Lakes Butter got rid of her. Are you kidding me? Hashtag RIP Pocahontas. I have no idea what her mascot's name is. Bring her back.
Bring her back? They're not going to bring her back.
No,
it's all done. It's all changed. You either bend the knee to us or we get rid of you and we cancel you. That is the way of things now. And that's the way China operates. A lot of people don't know that. This is the way China operates. They have a social credit system. They are monitored by face recognition. Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. Here we go.
Get back in. Program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
Mads was right though. Stay angry, get mad. I did my video, at least when I checked, Ryan had not been age restricted about Eric July. So I did my video. Yeah, you got to get mad. Go watch Eric's video. Because that was what my video was basically about. Let's watch his video. I'm gonna play a clip. I want you to watch his video because I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So They can kiss my round nonconformist ice. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's say no. Let's just say no. Yes, Darthelina. That was the video I did. That was the news coverage that I did. These are real people. So you're erasing 2 African Americans from history. You're
right.
scumbags. You're scumbags. The Washington Redskin thing was the same thing. It was an homage to an actual dude.
That's right.
Can't stand it all. It's all on fire. And at this point, they're just bringing more stuff for us to set on fire, in my opinion. That's all they're doing. And all we can do is take Ironcaster's lead and try to point to some good things here and there. So we can try to
and
keep
they got rid of the Choco Taco. They got rid of the fucking Choco Taco.
And for
you know what? You're not going to be able to have taco shells in stores now. You're going to have to hand make them because it's fucking racist to sell taco shells now.
Screw you people. I love hard tacos. I hate soft tacos so much. Oh, I hate it so much. It's the only thing that was worse that died during the pandemic for a non-racist reason. Arby's got rid of potato cakes. Freaking Arby's. Hashtag RIP potato cakes. I hated the fact that they got rid of potato cakes. But yeah, Choco Taco. Oh my gosh. You cannot get rid of hard shells.
Dega Outlaw said, when I was a child, they put me in a special class for natives. They said it was just for Indians. What it actually was to separate and eliminate the culture from view. This is real racism.
Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, they're doing segregation now, right? They want this in universities. They're doing it with kids. Like this is part of this thing that's happened with elementary schools. So they realize they'll take, this is what actually happens with the whole critical race theory. They'll take these kids away and to explain to them that you're the victims and you've been victimized and you've had it so hard because of your heritage. And these people over here, you're the oppressors and you've done all these horrible things. What? No, I know you're from a trailer park. I got that. No. But see, you're white. So therefore you know what? Screw all you people and screw you teachers who bully little kids into doing this stuff. I know tacos kick ass. Yes.
Everybody's loving the hard shell tacos.
Ship them to me, Daryl. I'm gonna need them if they're gonna ban hard shells because that's my game. I don't do soft shells. So yeah. Now you're making me want Taco Bell. Close by. I don't think I can get to anything else in time.
No Choco Tacos though, and that was their we had to bend the knee moment or they'll take us out.
Nope.
Social justice order. You want to talk about New World Order? It's the social justice order. You have to do what we say or we'll get rid of you. And we'll find a way to get rid of you because we've got all these fucking lemmings that are ready to jump off the cliff as soon as we point and say, Isto Biazzi, it's shame, 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 fucking zombies as they walk off the cliff.
Yep. I hope Eric July sues the crap out of PayPal. And I hope more people wake up and shut Hulu off. And I hope that most people realize that Amazon is raping your precious Lord of the Rings franchise, and that you should stop your Prime account. You can get stuff. I promise you, you can live without them. I know it's super convenient, but you can do it. I've done it. I'm a big boy, got a big family. We manage, and they're freaking taking on Taco Bell. I feel like it's a new game on. I feel like it's made things worse for me knowing that now they're going after Taco Bell. Like, screw you people with hard tacos. Like, first I lost potato cakes, and now I'm losing hard tacos. This is getting way too close to home, Loki. They take away Diet Dr. Pepper. By the way, they did take away Coke. I don't do Coke. Coca-Cola went hardcore all of this non-stuff, by the way. So I do Dr. Pepper only, which it's tricky because of distribution money. I know there's a little bit of overflow, but oh, jeez.
$5 super chat. You go ahead and read it, brother. Go ahead and read it.
For $5,
we'll get out of here.
The idea that a white homeless vet is oppressing Oprah. The fuck? Yes. Psychodorf, couldn't agree more, bro.
How is that possible?
No effing sense. None.
How is that effing possible? Thank you so much, Psychodorf9, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And brother, this one's just for you. Long live the fighters. Skol!
Long live the fighters!
Anything you want to promote before we get out of here, Pops?
Let's see. I'm on with Noob Reviews tonight at 7:30 p.m. talking comics with Megan Lee. By God, if you haven't seen Megan, she is adorable, sweet, passionate, an infectious smile. Fantastic time. Check her out tonight over at Noob Reviews. Next week, bro, we have a jam-packed schedule, do we not? Tuesday night, Talk Hard. Ron Underwood will be with us, the director of Tremors, City Slickers. He's on this new anthology show called Tales of the Walking Dead. He'll be on with us and Ironcaster, Talk Hard. So we'll be doing that. Then on Wednesday, I'm starting this new thing called Deconstructed. I'm doing that with a common idiot. We're going to tackle Kenobi and explain to some normies why you think you like it, but you don't because you're wrong. And you, my friend, are bringing back your comic book roundtable next Wednesday.
Yes,
so rock and roll that. I'm all down with more comic book content. Of course.
Always. I got to have you on as a guest at some point.
Yeah, I can just comic books. What do you think I was doing this morning? This morning I was showing, we were going through all these. I got a whole box of just random stuff I was showing off with Gray, and I found this old X Factor comic book that's got this like a page. You know how back in the day with the printers, like the page has got a corner missing. So I'm going to be doing a hardcore review with this one because we can just tear into this 90s artwork, baby. So I'll be doing that right away. Let's see the next. So then, next Thursday you got Adega. Friday with Mim. We got jam-packed schedules, man. We're doing our part. So you guys out there. You do your part. Rock and roll. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. Let's kick this off. Mark the Infinitely Tired with a $1.99 super chat. On the way out of the door, he says, in honor of Taco, Skyhorn, please. Absolutely, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend honor. And we will see you guys on the next Thursty Thursday. Take care, everybody.
Talk hard.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.